Sensational show.
Have you seen that replay, buddy?
All right, man, I'm done talking to you.
You can't be done talking to me right here facing me.
I back. Trust me, I back.
Damon! 60 G's, baby!
But I'm not impressed by your performance.
It's normal. Come on, guys. It's normal.
You'll do nothing. You'll do nothing.
I'm the man of the hour, Joe. Too sweet to be sour. What you see is what you get, and what you don't is better yet. I'm the women's pick. I'm the men's regret. And if you win against Chael Sonnen, you made a bad bet.
I don't have much left to say other than you have seen nothing yet.
What's happening, Fight Week Show fans, Fight Week Show people? Them we are back with another prediction show, and joining me tonight are my boys. I got Olin MMA normally in the house. I got Leroy from Dingoland in the house, and I got my boy, my African American brother Sterling S Dogs MMA is in the house. Alhamdulillah, brother. What are you saying, Olin? Everything blessed, my guy?
Everything is good in the hood, brother. When I get to spend time with you guys, you know I'm smiling. Yeah, we have a fight card. It's not the best fight card in the UFC history, but it's a UFC fight card. And after a week off, I got to tell you, I'm chomping at the bit to talk about it, boys.
Yeah, bro. We've polished more turds than this card on this channel so many times, man. This cards have decent, man. I fuck with it, man. You know what I'm trying to say? But Leroy helping us tonight, man. Pulling up tonight, brother. We've missed you so much, my guy. How you doing, my bro?
I'm good, gentlemen. It's good to be back on. It's been too long. I'm actually stoked about this card, but I mean, obviously a huge bias for this one. So, yeah.
Yo, this card is on your doorstep, bro. You better be stoked for it. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, hey, you look at Olin trying to shit on fucking Australian card already, but we ain't even started.
brother. I'm not just shitting on it blindly, okay? I'll bring the stats if you want. I mean, like this is a tough card.
Oh shit. Yeah, but good to have you back, Leroy. My salute to you, my bro. And Sterling, how you doing, bro? Everything blessed?
Brother, listen to me. I'm feeling fucking good. There was a big technical difficulties. It is what it is. It's good to fucking see Leroy back, but you're going to need to pick that fucking energy up, my boy. I don't give a fuck if you're in Australia. You need to get a little bit lit up out there, son. This fight card's in your time zone. Go lay some bricks. I'm ready to fucking go, boys. I'm pumped to be here with the boys. We got a banger card coming up, son, and I'm full of testosterone, man. And I just got a haircut. What the fuck? Let's go, man.
Yeah, I see you believed in your barber today, bro. I see you believed in your barber, man. You know what I mean?
Shout out.
Yo, man, he put in the work on you.
I'll give you this, man. You always come with the energy. I do like it.
Come on,
absolute energy, man. Absolute energy. And hey, look, I gotta say, I don't want you guys to feel like I'm poo-pooing on the Australia card, okay? But I'm just gonna throw a couple of quick stats out, okay? Across the entire UFC Perth card, I'm gonna lay it out for you guys. We have one single ranked fighter. We have 14 fighters coming from the Contender Series. We have 5 fighters making their UFC debut and 11 fighters coming off of.
Nobody cares about none of that shit. Man. You know what I mean? Who wants to hear all of that shit? This in Australian card like that, man. What's wrong with you, man? Leroy is here, brother. Don't do that, man. Why
Leroy respects the truth, dog.
Hey, Leroy don't care about the truth when the lie is more entertaining, bro. What's the matter with you, man? You should know this already.
That was good, man. Hey, McDane would be proud.
Before we get too far away from it, I did want to mention what Lane said here. Did Sterling say technical difficulties? Because he always brings the energy, but he's always having a problem.
brother. And hey, boys, but you know what though? I'm always here for it, son. And we're about to go. What is this? Has energy, but he keeps going and going like a fucking bunny, brother. Like a fucking bunny. Come on, man. We're locked the fuck in, boys. Mentally, spiritually, physically, and emotionally. Alhamdulillah. What the fuck? Let's go.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
Come on, let's go.
Hey, listen. He's getting there. By the time we're done with fucking Sterling, he gonna be talking like Shake Turkey, bro. You know what I mean? Hey, don't do it. I don't do it, Olin. Don't do it, Olin.
Shake Turkey.
Don't do it, Olin.
Bro, I got two people that DM'd me during that exchange or after that episode was like, the Shake Turkey exchange fucking took me out. That shit's hilarious, bro.
Hey, we're here for it though, boys. We're here for it.
Big up everybody in the chat. Salute to every single one of you. I see as you, man, are rolling in right there, man. Big up. Make sure you share it. Make sure you're showing love to everybody on the platform and all the names that you see, all our affiliates that you see scrolling across the bottom there. Make sure you're showing love to all those guys. Yeah, we got a card on our hands today, man. You know what I'm trying to say? And before we go ahead, we got to give a big shout out to our boy, Kenny Black Diamond. Is about to get in the jungle tonight, you know what I mean? We saw the way it looked successful. You know what I'm trying to say? He had a lot of pounds to lose, but he successfully got there. And yeah, man.
Fella,
yeah, I know. Like, hey, but by the time they rehydrate, I think he'll be fine, man. He'll be fine by the time he rehydrates. But yeah, man. Big up to him and hope it pulls that win up in Cage Warriors, and we're gonna bring him back here. Win, lose or draw, but win for my boy. He's gonna catch a body this weekend, bro. You know what I mean? He's catching a body tonight. As per the request of Sterling, he said, go catch him. Hey, that boy said he signed a waiver. You know what I mean? Like that boy said he signed a waiver. He signed a waiver, bro.
Hold on, listen to me, brother. If he wants to bring his own family to his own assassination, not our fucking problem. As Donald Trump says, China and you're gay. So that's all I got to say about that. We got the black diamond in this bitch all day. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's do this shit.
Shit. Yeah, man, that's what's up. That's what's up. Big up. All right. Before we go ahead, I'll be remiss if I didn't pull up the table and let everybody see why I go around here. You know, I'm trying to say we're still running the table since we've been up there. Leroy, how many straight weeks have I been up there right now, man? Like doing the Lord's work, you know what I mean? Just leading the way, guiding.
You know
what?
People. I don't have it open, but I think it's about 8 weeks in a row, if not more.
8 weeks in a row. That's like, yeah, that's work. Like I don't think anybody got that record on this competition right here. So 8 weeks in a row. I defy any motherfucker to come take my spot. Yeah? Yeah, I know I had a little wobble last week. Still, I had a little wobble. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. My day was, hey, he was on my neck, bro. You know what I mean? But hey, my dog of the week came through, man. So he kind of saved me. My dog of the week saved me, bro. Magdem picked the same fighter and he was begging that fighter to lose. But
so update. That it would actually be 13 events in a row you've been in the top dog spot.
13 events in a row.
Yeah, if you win this one,
Olin,
pretty good, bro.
I mean, Olin, there was once upon a time Olin was up there, man, and then he went to Vegas.
Forgot that Olin was any good at that.
Feels like a fever dream.
And then he went to Vegas.
Feels like a fever dream. Yep.
Hey, to this day,
Vegas,
boys,
as it's known to do, took all my luck that weekend. You know,
boys,
fuck me.
Real quick, before we get into the stream, I never would forget that day. Him and Sal did a live stream.
We were live when I found out.
And then Leroy comes out of nowhere and goes, "Didn't submit your picks this week, bud." And Olin,
I went from like blah blah blah, fight talk to.
Hey, I think he ended the stream like 10 minutes later. He just cut the stream.
Yeah, I went and cried in the fucking corner, drank half a bottle of fucking J-Mo, dog.
That's all she wrote. That's what I said in the chat, Leroy. If you remember, like, bro, I don't care if you look at the delivery of your baby, your fucking funeral. I don't give a fuck where you are. You better send the fucking pics in.
Brother, after how long, and Mary had to hear me complain about that and just cry about that situation.
Dude,
she set multiple Alexa reminders that go off every Thursday and Friday. That's why when it goes like I don't know if you've noticed, but around 5:30, 6 p.m. PST every Thursday, I'm like, hey, when did the dog pics come out? That's my first Alexa reminder. And I'm like, just want to make sure if I'm able to get these in before the other one goes off, I'm going, locked and loaded.
Dog, I do not.
Never again.
It's happened a few times, and I always reach out and be like, "Oi, it's getting close. Don't forget your dog pics." I tried calling and everything, except for with you because I fell asleep early that night, so you got no reminders.
Yeah.
You poor bastard.
crazy.
And I think that's like
Also,
the only
for the
time I've ever
record-
been like super late on it, like in general. Usually I try and get it done like the day before, the morning before. So like, yeah. Tough break,
So,
kid.
Also, for the record, Yao was in first place for 13 events as well. So
Oh, he was there for 30. So I've just matched him.
he
All right.
matched
This
him
week
now.
I'm about to.
If you win
a
this
big
week,
week.
you'll have matched him.
All right. Okay. That's a mission in itself. I'm a man on a mission right now, man. I got purpose. I got another
Last time-
purpose. Another start to beat.
Olin had 5 in a row, but that was all the way back. That ended on the 1st of March.
You don't have to go back to the date. That no one cares about that. Unnecessary context.
Yeah, man.
We're gonna get better at it, Masters. We'll be back. But I'm here with the boys, though, man. Let's go.
Yeah, man. We're here. Let's go on with the first fight on the docket. Let's go on with the first fight on the docket, and then we're gonna be coming to Olin for them odds, for them juicy odds for the people that want to put some units, as Olin will call it in Olin's words. You know, people that want to put some units on the fights. He'll be giving you
for the
odds.
record. The odds on the screen are from yesterday.
This is such a pick'ems fight to me. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. This fight should be a pick'ems like a motherfucker.
Yeah, all right. Let's talk about it then. Let's talk about it. We got Brando Pericic versus Elisha Ellison. Elisha Ellison coming in with a record of 5-1, and we got Brando Pericic coming with a record of 4-1.
Don't pretty it up. It's Alicia. Come on.
No.
Come on,
it's
baby.
Elisha. Elijah is a Christian name. I know.
Bye, Alicia.
Shout out Friday.
Bye, Felicia. hey, Brando could be saying that to him when the fucking
Sorry, I couldn't help myself. Low hanging fruit, boys.
Shout out Craig.
Right, this fight is happening in the heavyweight division, people. Elisha fighting out of the USA, and we got Brando fighting out of Australia. What are the live odds on this one, please, Olin?
So the live odds have shifted a little bit more in the favor of Brando Pericic. Right now, he is a -225 favorite, while Alicia Ellison is sitting at +185 dog odds.
All right, Alicia Ellison.
It might be good money, but because that's going to be a close fight. Like, he might be worth the sprinkle there.
I agree.
Got to be a pickup. He's heavyweight.
Solid juice on that bet.
Identical. Yeah, look, I'm gonna go first.
Hard, eh?
I'm gonna go first on this one. I'm going with Brando. I'm going with Brando Pericic on this. Not much to go on with these guys. I'm just gonna come straight. This is a toss. This is a toss up. It's in the heavyweight. Don't really know much about these two guys. So I'm just gonna go with Brandon Pericic on this one. Leroy.
Aussie, baby.
I knew that.
There you go. Leroy got no other reason. Aussie. Sterling, what do you got?
They're heavyweights. Anything that can happen, I'm going with the Aussie.
Does he need
that's
another
what I'm
reason? That's his...
I'm gonna see if I can bring it back over here, boys. I'm going with my Fulkin fellow American son. But like I said, this is, you know what I'm saying, dog. I got to. I'm not crossover, but I'll be honest with y'all, bro. This is a motherfucking pick'em of all pick'ems. I don't know what's gonna happen in this fight. This could be 3 rounds of boring bullshit, or these boys could come out slanging leather like 2 bears fighting over salmon. So I don't know what we're gonna do on this. It's gonna be very interesting, but I'm gonna back my fellow American on this one, boys. And this should start a pretty good night right here. I think so.
Okay, what about you, Olin?
Yeah, man. My picks. Can we just talk about the nicknames here? Like, we've got the Balkan Bear coming in against the Snack Panther.
That is.
How's nobody mentioned the nicknames yet?
That is
the
amazing.
Snack Panther alone. That's worthy nicknaming. Come on, guys. Yeah. Alicia Snack Panther Ellison is just a hilarious nickname. I gotta be honest. I like Pericic in this one. I think he should be able to come out here and get it done. He should be the better fighter based on what I've seen. Brando is just a stronger guy, but Alicia has hands that deliver from either side, right? I think the safest bet from a betting perspective on this would probably be, and there's a reason it's a -220 bet here, to take the under, right? Even the under 1.5 is currently set at -220. If you're willing to sacrifice a little bit more juice on that, I would take the under 2.5 there. But my pick is on Brando. I think he should be able to outwork his opponent, and he just looks like he's built like a fucking bear, huh? I mean, his nickname is literally the Balkan Bear, so I guess pun intended.
Hey,
Yeah,
Olin.
that's gonna be a
Also,
scrap.
you might actually know this. I couldn't find it when I was making up the graphics. What's their reaches?
Okay, let's.
Because they didn't have it on the UFC website.
The reach is
I've just
damn near
added their
identical.
same as their height.
That shit's
So,
identical. Oh,
It's
okay.
1 centimeter
but-
different. It's
It is,
or
okay.
sorry, it's 1 inch different. 79 inches to 78 inches.
Yeah,
so virtually
79
identical.
to
There's a 1 inch
78.
differential.
Yeah.
There's nothing in it.
Looks like Alicia is giving up 1 inch to Brando, so more reason to bet on the bear.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. We go to number 2 fight that Leroy has put together for us on the docket. We go to Luana Carolina versus Michelle Montague. Michelle Montague coming with a record of 6-0, and we got Luana Carolina coming in with a record of 11-4. Carolina fighting out of Brazil, and we got Michelle fighting out of New Zealand. This fight is happening in the bantamweight division. What are the live odds on this one, please, Olin?
Live odds on this one are Luana Carolina sitting at a plus 200 underdog spot, while Michelle Montague is sitting as a minus 245, fairly hefty favorite.
So is it pronounced Montag or Montague? Leroy, how would they pronounce this name on that side of the world there?
I was going to say in America, it's Montague, so I'm not sure.
Shit,
One
you
take
know
you?
what?
I don't
Hey,
know.
Yeah,
Brother.
that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Anyway,
Yeah.
we start with you, Leroy. Where you going on this one?
Well, let's start with this comment right here first. Talking about Olin.
Me? That might be the most
Everyone
generic
normally has
yet
to sound
accurate
bite
comment
already.
we've ever gotten.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure he'd be fine getting a He-Man tattoo, old school style. Look, I honestly don't know these. I like Luana Carolina. She did get flatlined by Molly Meatball, and I did call that would happen. But I like her in general. But I got to go with the Kiwi, fellow Anzac.
Right. Do you and Kiwis get on that well? Like to be going with the Kiwis or like what's going
I'm
on
half
there?
Kiwi.
I forgot you're a mongrel. How much of
Yo,
a mongrel
fucking
you are, bro?
It's all right.
Yeah, Sterling. What about you, man?
Hey, Leroy still got the African blood in him as well, though. But bro,
yeah, he
look, dog, I know how I is. We ain't gonna spend too much time on this. I'm gonna go with Michelle. She's 6-0. I got Michelle by decision, like Grimy said. Who knows how this fight's gonna happen? Maybe we'll get a finish on this, but we're probably gonna get 3 rounds of dog shit. And I think it's gonna go to Michelle on this one, boys. But let's see what happens.
Yeah, man. Olin?
That's a Sterling as well.
That is funny. What the best part is, I don't know if you saw his other comment, but he wasn't even talking about us. He was talking about a different stream. That guy Giuliano Argenti. Apparently, he got a haircut, and now he looks like a Jarhead character.
Damn.
Yeah. I just saw it. And just
We're all going to the same barber guy.
Nothing wrong with it, brother. Nothing wrong with
He's
it.
a good barber. He's a great barber.
Shout out Yao on this bitch.
What's up, Yao? How you doing, brother?
Shout out Yao, baby.
Got the Wi-Fi up and running.
You know what it is, Yao?
All right, who's
Oh,
breaking
yeah.
down this
You
fight
got-
right now?
You
Me?
got on this old.
Yeah, that's you. Yeah, we
I'll be
Wait.
honest, man. Michelle Montague should get it done. Luana Carolina is one of these chicks that she came in, she looked really good. She looked like she was going to be possibly one of the next big things in women's MMA. And she's like a roller coaster, you know? Just as many times as she goes up, she goes right back down. So she loses momentum, she gains momentum. I feel like she's in that gaining momentum phase right now, so it's about time that she loses momentum again. And Michelle Montague just seems to be a little bit ahead of her across the board. I mean, the only place she's not ahead of her is in terms of reach, but she has 2 inches of height on her, which I think kind of counteracts that reach deficit. I think Montague probably goes out there and gets a submission.
That's exactly my thinking as well. I'm thinking, anyhow, Michelle takes her down. It's pretty much over. You know, as far as I'm concerned, she knows what she's doing down there. You know, when she takes the fight to the ground, a lot of her fights that that she's won is all by finishes, submissions, and it's almost like another kind of Mackenzie Dern coming into coming into the fold. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how she approaches this fight. But yeah, I'm expecting a finish here from Michelle. So yeah, this one looks like it's gonna be a full house. All right, let's get on to the next one on the docket, people. This one right here, I love this fight. We got Loma Lookboonmee versus Alicia Tainera. Alicia Tainera coming in with a record of 12-1. Loma Lookboonmee with a record of 10-3. Lookboonmee fighting out of Thailand, and we've got Alicia fighting out of Brazil. This fight is happening in the strawweight division. What are the live odds on this one, please, Olin?
Probably my favorite fight to answer this question for, my guy, because Loma Lookboonmee is sitting currently as a plus 195 underdog, while the newcomer Alexia Tainara is sitting heftily as a minus 238 favorite. I love this odd stack.
Crazy odds.
Disrespectful as fuck to Loma Lookboonmee. I don't know how. One loss and they forgot who the hell this chick is. It makes zero sense to me.
It's crazy, and yeah, look, I'm locking it in right now. I'm not even gonna fuck about, man. Lookboonmee is my dog of the week. She's gonna be my dog of the week, bro. I mean, I'm locking that shit in right now.
She's one of my favorite fighters.
Yeah, man, that shit's so disrespectful, man. And look, this. Look,
that's an our chick though. She got the knockout on Dana White Contender Series, eh?
I think Luma was probably your highest scoring fighter on your first season of Fantasy UFC.
Yeah.
Like easily.
And she was an easy pick too. I'm like, I can't believe no one else picked her.
Yeah, you picked her like round 3, and I'm like, oh, that was good.
Yeah.
knocking out Molly. That's like, you know what I mean? I can't put no stock into that, man. You know what I'm trying to say? Lookboonmee is somebody that we've seen that's competed in this division for a minute, and we know when she puts it together, she is lethal. She is lethal in that cage, and we're going to get a good fight. I just think the betting line is a bit disrespectful towards Lookboonmee. So, yeah, I'm going to be edging my money on that, man. You know what I mean? She's definitely going to be on my parlay, man. She's going to be my dog of the week. Like, on Silk Pajamas, I've literally put all my stacks on Loma Lookboonmee. On Silk Pajamas. Shout out to Silk Pajamas, by the way. And shout out to Full Mount MMA as well, man. We'll be rocking with them all the time. And salute to those guys. But yeah, I'm definitely.
Shout out to Next MMA as well.
Yeah, Next MMA. Yeah, he be doing that good work, man.
Best brilliant website for looking up for fighter comparisons.
For real. Yeah, man. So
let's go.
Loma Lookboonmee for me. Leroy?
Oh, easy one for me. Yeah. I'm going Loma all day. Easy. Yeah. I love it, man. Like, I love that Thai style as well. I know Sterling does. I think all four of us do. Nothing against Tainara there, but I just think she's going to be too good, too experienced too.
Yeah, man. Sterling, Leroy right about what he said?
Brother, boy, I love her style, but correct me if I'm wrong. She used to fight at one championship, right? Lookboonmee?
Yeah.
All right, boys, listen to me. People, fucking, I don't know how many people we got on, but listen to me for real. Y'all know who I is about women's MMA? This chick, Lookboonmee, is a fucking savage. I do not blame fucking Olaf for putting her on underdogs and all the picks. I don't know why she's the underdog. The only reason I could think about, boys, is because the way Homegirl did at Molly McCann, and nobody was expecting that shit. So I think maybe the odds makers are looking at that, and she does bring a crazy amount of energy, boys. It's like, no matter what, this fight's going to be exciting. The last fight, it's going to be what it is. This fight's going to be fun as fuck to watch, boys. I think we're going to see a fucking nice striking fight, and we might fuck around and get a knockout here. I'm going to go Lookboonmee, boys, but here's the thing. Homegirl might fuck around and get 2 back-to-back upsets, so don't be surprised if it happens, but Lookboonmee is not a bag underdog.
She's a minus 230 plus favorite.
That's what I'm saying. I could see it happening either way here. It's just, this is an interesting ass fight, boys, but I think Lookboonmee's going to be a fucking dog.
Yeah, it's just the betting line, though. It's the betting line. If it was a little bit closer or towards Lookboonmee, then you might think, all right, you know what? I might take a chance on Tashira, but you can't, not with that line there on Lookboonmee, man. That's crazy.
There's no juice. Even if you're confident that Tainara is going to win this fight, you don't want to gamble on this one. Like minus 238 is not good odds. Unless you have a specific path to victory, like if you think she gets it done inside the distance, for example, if you think that she gets it done by submission, right? You can take her to win by submission and get her at plus 300 odds. You can take her to win by decision at plus 110. And God forbid you think she gets her first knockout ever against a fucking Thai specialist. You can take her at plus 1,000 on that. But I think you'd be a lot smarter if you took Lumaluk Bomi by TKO or KO. That's plus 1,600, folks. Like, and by the way, you can get her at plus 195 just on the money line. You put 1 unit on that, you get 2.95 back. So if your units are $50, that means you put 50 on it, you get $147.50 back. That's great juice for the squeeze when it comes to somebody like Lumaluk Bomi, who is honestly like battle tested and fighter fan approved, right? If you look at her last 3 wins alone in the promotion, Elise Reed, Bruna Brazil, Estela Nunez. Before that, she beat fucking Denise Gomes. And she made it look fairly easily. She got a unanimous decision over 3 out of 4 of those and got a rear naked choke over Elise Reed. So I think it's a lot of recency bias going into this odd line. And I think the fight fans that are brand new, that don't know Lumaluk Bomi, don't watch all the undercards, and did know Amanda McCann, right? That did tune into that fight and watch somebody that they like get blown apart. That's why we're seeing this line shift more and more in favor of the person that we're 3 out of 4 betting against. So I'm going to let the line keep shifting. I'll probably check it again around like 9 p.m. tonight and then lock in at least 1 or 2 units on Lumaluk Bomi.
Olin, do you think Thanara will get in the clinch?
Ignorantly, yes. I think she'll initiate it.
I think she's going to find out.
I think she's going to initiate a clinch. And I think she's going to eat a knee to the body. Like, when you initiate a clinch with somebody and you're like we've seen Tynara, like for the people that are only listening or watching this on the video version, right? You'll see this. So when Tynara comes in, she does what I call like a sloppy clinch or a loose clinch, right? She just does hands on the back of the head, which it works. It's fine. But somebody like Lumaluk Bomi with years of Thai experience at actual Thai gyms in fucking Thailand, like I was blessed enough to learn a lot of this stuff that I'm talking about from people that had been to Thailand, that had trained at AKA Thailand, that came over to AKA in the US, right? The proper clinch that you want to do is you reach around with your dominant hand. So for me, it's my right hand, right? I'm going to reach around the back of your head. I'm going to clinch the back of your head like I'm cradling a small child. And then I'm going to reach around my own hand instead of reaching around the other side of your head. And I'm going to lace my hands around. So
you find the crest
you're going to have the help trying to break this. And then there's a final step to this, a third step to this that a lot of people don't realize that are watching this on TV that have never trained. They think a Thai clinch only when someone's hitting you with elbows or knees or punches in that clinch. That's not the case. If you are efficient in clinch, the clinch itself doesn't feel comfortable. It doesn't feel good. Because what I'm going to do is as soon as I lock these hands behind, you're breaking posture, and I'm also doing 2 other very, very significant things to you. I'm driving my elbows into these divots in your shoulder blades, pushing your tissue away, which, again, doesn't feel good for you at all. And then on top of that, I'm taking this and I'm squeezing in, and you can see the blades of my wrist start to close. That's closing around the back veins of your neck. So I'm slowing the ability to breathe and blood to get to your brain. You're in a world of pain. And then you're eating knees and elbows and punches.
What the fuck are we doing? Muay Thai breakdowns right now?
We're talking about a fucking fight. I'm doing a breakdown for a Muay Thai specialist.
People know what it is. It's a Muay Thai. She's going to come in here and throw strikes. She's going to clinch her, throw knees and heavy kicks. Fuck, leg kicks and everything. Let's fucking go.
I know you've got some technical difficulties.
I'm going to clinch with first time we hang out.
Will Thanara initiate the clinch?
Bro, yeah, bro. Sadly, she'll fucking probably run around and do some dumb shit. And then when she does, like Olin just said, she's fucked, Bubba. It's a women's MMA fight. I come back and we're still talking about it.
I was just going to say that, I was just going to say that boy, Sterling is only going off because it's women's MMA fight. If we're talking about the men's fight and you're still doing a breakdown, you'd be all over that shit. You know what I'm trying to say? It's still better than power slap, god damn it. You know what I'm trying to say? Oh shit! Oh no, that's a funny one. That's a funny one.
Try and tie clinch my missus.
That's a funny one. That's a funny one.
That was a valid crash out. Thank you, my boy.
Valid crash out. Fair enough.
I hear it.
Hold it, aka Casanova. Let's go. This is a banger right here, boys. My fellow African Americans, man. Let's go.
All right, let's go. Let's hear this. We got Colby Thickness versus Josias Musasa. Josias Musasa coming in with a record of 8-1, and we got Colby coming in with a record of 7-1. This fight is happening in the bantamweight division, and we got Josias fighting out of the Congo, and we got Colby fighting out of South New South Wales over there in Australia. What are the live odds on this one, please, Olin?
Live odds on this one are currently Colby Thickness sitting as a plus 130 underdog, and his opponent Josias Musasa sitting as a minus 155 favorite.
All right. We're gonna come to Sterling first, so we can talk about his African brother Mufasa. Oh, Musasa, no, not Mufasa, Musasa. But if you want to go Mufasa, you're welcome to.
Hey, close enough though, Bubba. Close enough, brother. We'll fucking take it. I'm gonna go with Musasa right here, boys. I know this is his first fight coming up the Dana White Contender Series. Colby Thickness is a fucking dog, bro. But Musasa, I don't know if y'all got to watch his fight in the Contender Series, bro. This motherfucker is a little Francis Ngannou. I know we say that about homeboy from Cameroon. What's his name? Fuck. The giant he fought a couple weeks ago. Thank you. We say that about him, but I'm telling y'all, this motherfucker is gonna come in there and throw Congo fucking hammers. This is gonna be a fucking war, and I just don't think Colby Thickness is gonna be able to take this. What a last name! I know he's fighting in his home country, but dog, I'm telling you, Musasa is a fucking animal. I think he'll come in here and knock homeboy the fuck out.
Okay. Look, I'm gonna go with Mufasa as well, man. I'm gonna go with Mufasa as well. Both of them are coming off losses, so I mean, they both need a win here, and I'm expecting them to throw hell for leather. And you know, with the nickname the KO Wizard, I'm expecting a finish from him. So yeah, I'm gonna be going with Mufasa on this one. What about you, Olin? What are you saying?
Yeah, I'm going with the Thickness. I got a sickness for the Thickness. You know what I'm saying? Plus 130 dog in this one. I like the guy to get it done. As you know what I'm saying? As Disturbed once said, "Get up, come on, get down with the Thickness." That's me, bro. I'm down with the Thickness today.
Shout out Disturbed.
You know what I'm saying? And at plus 130 odds, I like it, dude. Like, I'll probably put a half unit on this one. I'm not super confident, but I'm fairly confident in this one. Not only do I think he gets it done, but I think he has multiple paths to victory. He can submit you, he can knock you out, he can also drag you to a decision. When he was coming in against that fight, or in that fight against Alexander Taptoro, he did what Connor said. He stood his fucking base. And he was not supposed to have a shot in hell in that fight. He was supposed to be a lamb to slaughter, and he was a late notice replacement fighter in that fight. But he did fucking well. Up until the moment he didn't, he did really well. So I like Thickness. He's got a full camp on this one, and he's looked very promising every time he's had a full camp previously. So I think he gets back in the win column after Saturday afternoon.
Leroy, you got something on this one?
Aussie. No, Olin said it best.
Oi.
He always does. You know the problem with Olin is he's so analytical with it, and usually bang on. It's nice, but also annoying when he's picking against the guy you want. But in this case, he's picking who I want. So it's all right.
Yeah, he said everything you need there. But I also think you've got. I think you caught the Australian fever here, man. The dingo blood is running in your veins right now, man. The kangaroos, the dingo blood is running in your veins. The kangaroos, they've already fucking uplifted you, making you jump high. You know what I mean, Leroy? But you're high for them Aussies. I hear it. But there's a fight that's gonna come along where I'm gonna really see where you're going on this one.
Wait, hold on. I just have to address this comment real quick. I don't know how you can see it. It's camouflage.
What?
Nah, it's just
He called you Moicano.
What?
Moicano's been out of the sun for a very long time, folks.
Listen, Leroy got kids to pay for like Moicano, man. You know what I mean? I ain't paying for them kids no more. I'm done paying for them kids. Leroy got money. He got kids to pay for like Moicano, man. You know what I'm trying to
say? Yeah, bro.
I just assumed that I was Moicano out of the four of us.
I feel like that's a fair assessment.
Yeah,
I can look like him the most.
Yeah,
man. Right. Yeah. I don't know if I ain't taking this. I ain't taking this thing here for a drive for a minute, bro. You know what I mean? But we don't know if my brother's gonna make it on the bus, under the bus, riding shotgun. I don't know, man. But let's talk about it. Let's talk about it anyway. You know what I mean?
I like that little sound bite too. There, the horn.
Did y'all hear that?
Like
I was
that?
about to say, did someone put a plus horn in there? I thought, bro, I was like, who the fuck just dropped that?
I added that after the last show. Literally, I told myself, I was like, all right, they showed the bus graphic 3 times. I don't have a fucking sound for it. I need to find one.
Nah, I'm telling you, bro, I was
that was bang on. That was bang on, man.
That was good.
bang
That was
on.
good. That was good.
Okay, we got a good friend of the show here, Louis Sutherland versus Justin Taffa. Justin Taffa coming in with a record of 7-5, and we got Louis Sutherland with a record of 10-3. Louis fighting out of GBTT. We do know most of the people down there. Salute to all the boys down there. Simeon Powell, Kate Bacic, like Nikita Bagley. All, they got soldiers in that gym, man. Soldiers. And we got Justin Taffa over here fighting out of Australia. This fight is happening in the heavyweight division, people. Olin, give us the live odds on this one, please, brother.
Live on this one are Justin Taffa currently sitting as a -122 favorite and Louis Sutherland sitting as a +102 slight underdog.
Okay.
Honestly, that's how
Leroy.
I think this is another pick-up fight right here.
You're up on this one.
Look, this is a tough one. I do like Louis Sutherland as well, and he is a fan of the show. But Justin Taffa, Justin Taffaola.
Yeah.
Yeah, Justin Taffa.
Sorry.
Let's just stick to Taffa, man. Like, just stop breaking my balls on this Justin and Jeffrey and whatever else I'm fucking call. What did I call him earlier on?
Justin and Junior, they train like an hour away from where I am.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they train just around the corner, more or less. So I have to go with the locals, definitely.
So when are they gonna whoop your ass? When are they gonna put you? When are they gonna put a beating on you, bro?
Probably when I'm down there talking shit next, I guess.
Hey, also not forget real quick. They do train with the fucking OG Mark Hunt too, boys. They do train with the fucking original gangster.
Yeah, so I'm on the Sunshine Coast.
That shit's overrated.
North of Brisbane. And
The Lord of the Pies comments amazing.
That shit's overrated.
He said the Taffas are like the Wayans brothers. Nobody really knows exactly how many there are.
Thank you, Lord of the Pies. That's why I didn't know.
You don't know
Jeffrey.
With the Wayans brothers, you don't know who the dad is.
Bro,
you don't know who the sons are. Like they all look like they don't
know,
age.
bro. I just said the Taffas, man. You know what I mean? Just leave it as the Taffas. You know,
it was the younger Taffa guy, right?
and look at Sterling here, man, trying to make a point, and then he's stuck. Like, bro,
dude's running dial up.
Yeah, man. Look, I'm gonna look.
Dude, it's hard
for me on this fight right here. I can't. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with the second underdog here for Louis Sutherland, man. The boss is not gonna get active today. I'm gonna go. Really and truly, he's a Spurs fan though. I shouldn't really be picking him. You know what I mean? I should be fucking throwing him under the fucking bus. But we'll see what Olin got to say because of his recent disdain for Tottenham FC. What do you got, Olin?
Yeah, I'm not a Tottenham FC fan. I'll just make that very clear from the start here. They took my favorite player from Nottingham Forest and Brennan Johnson, and they tried to take my second favorite player in Morgan Gibbs-White. I don't like what they're doing over there, okay? They're fucking crooks. They're thieves. Trying to steal all our talent. Scumbags, the whole lot of them. But, look, okay? I'm not going to hate somebody for the team that they like, all right? I'm a Raiders fan. I'm a Saints fan. A lot of people judge me for that, okay? So I'm going to go Louis Sutherland on this just because I will somebody on... You know the age-old saying, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me 3 times, you can't get fooled again. That's what George Bush said. So, fool me 3 times, can't get fooled again. I've already been fooled 3 times by the Taffas, right? Not necessarily Justin or Junior, the Taffas, okay? Yeah. Taffa squared. So, I'm not ever going to bet on a Taffa brother again in my fucking life. They're blacklisted as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, did I or did I not say exactly that last time? I said, look, I'm back in Aussie, but I would not be putting money on any. Like, you cannot bet on them. You cannot.
I don't blame.
No, they're volatile. Like, mixed martial arts is the most volatile betting sector there is. And then betting on the Tafas is somewhere higher than that.
Then add heavyweight, then add Tougher Brothers. Like,
then add Tafa. Exactly.
Bro, you say you can't bet on them. The worst part is you can't bet against them. That's even worse.
That's also true. That's also true.
No.
You can't bet against them.
It's not a good idea.
It's scary, bro. It's scary.
It's crazy,
honestly,
man.
When
It's crazy.
the toughest
Fuck,
brothers,
I can't. So sad. I can't remember his name. There was a heavyweight that trained with John Jones. The same exact situation. Every time I bet on him, I've lost money. Every time I bet against him, I've lost money.
You're talking about he has the thing on his nose?
Yes.
You're talking about
he's a big ass heavyweight.
Fuck, what's his name, bro?
He's not great. Dontel Mays. No, Dontel Mays. That's who it is.
Oh,
Dontel Mays. This fucking guy. Like every time I've ever bet on him, he's lost. Every time I've bet against him, he's won. I don't bet on his fights as a rule of thumb now. So like for this, I'm not going to bet on this fight because of exactly what Ola said. Like if you bet on a Tafa, you're probably going to lose money. If you bet against a Tafa, you're probably just as likely to lose money. So
just stay away. The moral of the story: stay away from that fight.
Yeah, stay away from the line, folks. Don't get tricked.
Unless you're betting the under.
You know what? Let me look at the under.
That got you there, Olin. That got you, man. That got you thinking, man. Hey,
you know
that got you hook, line, and sinker right there. Like, you know what?
He speaks the language, bro. He speaks the language. You can get the under 2.5 for minus 175 right now. That's not terrible odds.
That's not bad. That's not bad. That would look good on the parlay. I might have to see.
We'll get you 1.57 back flat out. So again, $50 get you 78 and some change. That's not a bad line.
Yeah, man. I'll go with that, man.
Because both those guys are going to be heavy and gassing and throwing everything. So
Sterling, you got somebody that you want to go for out of those two, Sutherland or Tafa?
I was just about to say, with all this being said, boys, I'm gonna go with the Tafa. I'm gonna go with the Tafa brothers on this, man. I just think this motherfucker's gonna come out swinging and banging, brother. And honestly, it's whoever gets hit first in this fight with a clean shot is probably gonna lose, to be real honest. So the odds being under 2.5 is kind of crazy. I could see this being a boring 3-round fight, but for the most part, I think this is gonna be done within 2.
Okay. I was just gonna say, don't ruin the under fucking bet, man. You know what I mean? Like,
No.
I was like, don't put that out into the fucking universe, bro. Don't make me switch my bet to the over 2.5.
Look, I'm just saying, there's also a good chance this shit could be like Derek Lewis, Francis Ngannou. You know what I'm saying? But I don't see it. But
a little over caution, too much respect for the power.
Nah,
yeah, I can see that too.
Vanilla Gorilla don't be fighting like that, man. He's coming in to throw hammers, bro. You know
is that his actual nickname, Vanilla Gorilla? Yeah. That's incredible.
Vanilla Gorilla, yeah.
Vanilla Gorilla. Oh my god. And talk about the definition of a Tinder picture. Like, do you guys see his picture on Tapology? He looks like the buffest man in humankind. And then you see him at the like press conference, and you're like, he just looks like an average dude.
Yeah, he does.
He's a cool guy, man. He's a cool guy, man.
It's no knock on him. I'm just saying he picked a great They picked a great Tapology pick. Sorry, Stock.
Y'all remember when Nick Diaz posted that picture of him looking absolutely shredded, like he was 155? And then we saw him fight Robbie, and we were like, "What the fuck?" We were like, "Nick, you're 200
Nick posted
pounds,
a picture from 1995.
Yeah, bro, he looked shredded. He looked fucking shredded, and then he walked out, and I was like, "Nick," I was like, "What are we doing?"
Poor guy used Grok to edit out his frosted tips from back when he was 16.
Dude.
one of my favorite pics of Nate is when he's been fucking put side by side with the fucking Australian kangaroo, bro. And the fucking thing's posted up like that, man. Like fucking India.
Stop it, bro.
He looks just like Nate Diaz.
Fuck, bro.
Don't do Nate like that, bro.
That shit is funny.
Come
my
on,
god.
dog.
Yeah, I know you've seen that, man. I know you've seen that still.
Could you imagine an Australian Nate Diaz? Hey, these fucking kangaroos are fucking pussy, huh? What a fucking pussy. I'd fuck that kangaroo up with some fucking ninja shit. You know what I'm saying, mate? Fucking pussy ass kangaroo.
Don't all Aussies just sound punch drunk anyway?
Y'all do.
It made for an easy impression, I guess.
Yeah, y'all do. And then Leroy, when y'all do get drunk, it's dangerous. But my bad. Let's go.
Let's go to the next one on the docket, man. God damn. Boy, and you say Tafa could be fighting for his job? Let's talk about Rolando Bendoya versus Jamie Mulaki.
What a bunch of malarkey.
In the lightweight division. Mulaki coming in with a record of 17-8. Rolando coming in with a record of 14-4. Rolando fighting out of Peru, and we got Mulaki fighting out of Australia. What are the live odds on this one, please, Olin?
This is a good old-fashioned pick'em, boys. We got Jamie Mullarkey sitting as a -118 and Rolando Bedoya sitting as a -102.
Yeah, this is crazy, man.
This is such a dude.
Both of them coming
be such
off
a good fight.
Wild losses, man. Like this is
the
crazy.
fact that the odds 2 days ago were dead even at -110 and -110 when Leroy put this together tells you everything you need to know about this fight.
Boys, this is gonna be a fucking scrap.
Is it? Well, tell us that. Tell us, Sonny. Tell us.
Doggy. I'm gonna go with Mullarkey on this one. I think this dude has I don't know what it is. He has a bit of JDM to me. He looks like a 155 JDM, bro. Motherfucker always brings it. His boxing's nasty. If he needs to wrestle, he'll wrestle and get the job done. And my Peruvian Costa Rican brother, don't get shit twisted. He's here to fucking bang as well, boys. And this motherfucker has a bit of a Daniel Zehuder kind of style. So this is gonna be a fucking absolute scrap, if I would say so myself, boys. And I got to go with Mullarkey on this one.
Leroy, are we getting Aussie again? Is that where we're going?
I already know.
I wouldn't be surprised if the loser has to leave town.
Yeah,
I know they're both lost to what I would say is the upper echelon of the division, but. You putting together 2-3 losses in a row, it starts to get on that teeter there. And Mullarkey, luckily, I think he has a bit of pull. I might be biased there as well, but I think he has a bit of star power to him. So he might be all right with a loss, but I can't say the same for the fella from Peru. So I'm obviously going with the Aussie, but I think it's going to be a scrap. I think you're on the money there, Sterling.
Yeah, and I mean, look,
bro, it's gonna be
Mulaki's last loss. You can't really kick his ass too much for that. You know what I mean? Because losing to Mauricio Rufy, what Rufy was doing to everybody before BSD got to Rufy, it was taking everybody out. So that's not a shameful loss there for Mullarkey.
And I'm still riding hard with the Fighting Nerds. I still think that they all took an L. That's cool. They're gonna bounce back even better.
I'm gonna bury those motherfuckers, man. Lord help me, man. You know what I mean? I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission with those guys.
Technically, the Fighting Nerds are undefeated. This is the only camp in all 4 of those fighters' lifetimes that they did not, or in their UFC lifetime tenure, that they did not train for their full camp at the Fighting Nerds gym. They all went to new gyms for the first time during these fights they lost.
That's it. I didn't know
still rocking the fucking
It's worth noting. It's worth noting. So the Fighting Nerds, the ones that fight out of the gym, they've been defeated. The Alchemist in the UFC since 2023 is undefeated.
Yes.
Again, it's worth noting, bro.
I was trying to get on technicality, man.
Fighting Nerds.
Bro, I gotta bring the stats. What do you want me to do?
Technicalities. You know what I mean? I'm gonna bury those motherfuckers, man. I'm making it my fucking mission, bro.
Hey, right here, what Master said.
Fuck.
I heard they won't push Mullarkey too much. You can't be on the poster with no eyebrows.
Mullarkey's going to have a famed career as a dental model. They're going to block out one of his teeth and then be like, what did you notice first? That he's missing a tooth or that he's missing eyebrows? Come on over to Johnson's Dentistry. We'll take care of you.
Yeah, man. Look, I'm going to go with Mullarkey as well. I mean, this is like it's the ugly duckling fucking fight here, man. You know what I mean? Ugly duckling fucking brothers, man. Fucking.
It's a scrap. It's a scrap though, dog.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Man. I don't know. But I'm gonna go with Jamie Mullarkey. On that one, there, man. Big up Capitan Rafucho. What are you saying, Olin?
Shout out Capitan, man.
Ben, I'm with you. Shout out Capitan Rafucho. And yeah, look, I think it was Leroy that said it, right? Like they're both coming on a bit of a skid here. One of them's on a 3-fight skid. The other one's on a 2-fight skid, but he lost the one before the win before that. I think we have to look at their tenure and kind of who these wins and losses are against. They've both lost, as Leroy stated, to kind of the upper echelon, but one of them is clear cut above the rest. 3 losses for Rolando Bedoya, the Machine, are Jai Black Country Banger Herbert, Kenan Song, and Chaos Williams.
Dogs.
2 out of 3 of those are really good losses, right?
Yeah.
All are dogs, but I'd say 2 out of 3 of those are really notable losses. The 3 losses on the other side of them for Jamie Malarkey are to Mauricio Hufi, Nasrat Haqparast, and Muhammad Naimov. Like, these 3 would beat the top 10 for the most part if you run those fights multiple times. They'd win them multiple times. And his wins are far more noteworthy. Like, I can read you the last 3 wins for Rolando Bedoya, and you don't know who the fuck they are. Pablo de Horta, Mauricio Odaloro, and Washington Nunez. You've never heard of those guys, but I guarantee you know who the fuck John Makdessi is. Francisco Prado, Michael Johnson, the Menace. You ever heard of him? Yeah, you have.
Monster.
And this guy has wins over all 3 of them. So, I mean, this is one of those things where I saw it open as pick'em odds and was just praying in my heart of hearts that people were going to go with the machine and go against the grain here.
I argue something there, though.
Let's hear it.
Michael Johnson. If you win against Michael Johnson, that makes you a shit fighter.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Leroy, do not do that, bro. Michael Johnson's still a bad motherfucker.
The best fighters in the world have lost against Michael Johnson, and that is a fair take.
What's the angle here, Leroy?
Michael Johnson is a good fighter.
Yeah, Dustin Poirier, like the people he's beaten. But I would tell you, Justin Gaethje, good fighter.
Yeah, true.
He did beat your guy Tony, unfortunately. But
great fighter.
I mean, he was losing 2 out of 3 rounds to that fight until he won.
Tony because he did a double weight cut.
Facts. But that's a topic for another episode.
Yeah, nobody told his crazy ass to do that, bro.
Give me Jamie. Yeah. I think Jamie gets it done, and not only that, I think he probably gets it done inside the distance. Like, realistically speaking, Rolando Bedoya has never been finished. He has the nickname The Machine for a reason. He typically does not give out. He does not run out of gas. But I don't think you need to run out of gas when you're just firing off shots that are coming your way. And Jamie Malarkey has crispy boxing, and he's very sneaky the way that he just slides a knee up the center in the middle of these boxing exchanges. We've seen it catch people off guard, and I think it's going to do the exact same to Rolando.
Because he doesn't load him. He doesn't load
him. Me, bro, like I said,
he doesn't load him at all. There's no loading.
He reminds me of JDM. He's a lightweight JDM.
He's JDM with knees. Like again, like the what Leroy said, he does not load the knees, and I think that's a superpower in mixed martial arts, even more so than Muay Thai, because like we'd call it like the shadow kick. We would do it with kicks in AKA, where you throw the lead hand, and as the hand is firing, the kick is already firing and comes up around the top. He does that with knees.
I was just about to say that. Leroy.
Exactly.
I was about to say, who does that the best is the fucking Aussie himself, Robert Whitaker. He's the best at that shit.
My coach, Tomas Dion, would literally reference Bobby Knuckles. He'd be like, this is the one that Bobby Knuckles does. Pay attention. And then he'd throw the fucking kick, and I'd be like, all right, let's get it.
Prime Wonder Boy was a fucking monster at that.
A menace,
Prime
dude.
Wonder Boy was a menace. Fucking... And he had the karate stance, too, so he's wide. So you don't even see that shit. Yeah, bro. But Bobby's like that, too. Bobby's real bouncy. Bobby's fucking
yeah. Well, but Bobby Knuckles started with a karate background as well.
Oh, so that makes sense then.
Yeah.
Same with the English fella, MVP.
Oh yeah. You can see the karate background in him. But he stands with that bladed wide stance.
But here's
all 3 of them have that crisp follow up.
The only difference, bro, between MVP though, dog, he doesn't mix up slick combinations like Bobby and Steven. Like he just kind of throws some shit at you, but he's not like. He's never going to hit a 1-2 down the middle and head kick on the top. He's more like
he's a counter striker.
Yeah, exactly.
And the way that they throw the bladed, like you're saying they all have that kind of follow-up shot corked up. The reason it works so well for him is whether it's a kick or a punch. If it's a kick, it's even more deadly, right? But the punch fires off quicker. And with that bladed stance, like if I'm in a boxing stance, I'm here, right? So like the distance this shoulder has to travel to load up.
Yeah. These motherfuckers,
it deals less torque. If I'm bladed and I just like shuffle forward and throw like I call it a fencer's jab, and then boom, fucking unload. I'm getting 4 to 7 inches for torque out of just my shoulder turn. That's not accounting for hips. That's not accounting for feet digging in the sand. Like there's so much fucking kinetic force I'm building up and taking your head off with it. It's nasty work.
And they're super long, boys. All them boys are long as fuck and like over 6 foot. So that's a motherfucker.
Yeah, man. All right, let's go on to the next fight on the docket, people. We got Andre Petroski versus Cam Rouston. Cam Rouston coming in with a record of 12-3. We got Andre Petroski coming in with a record of 13-4. Petroski fighting out the USA, and we got Cam fighting out City Kickboxing in Australia. This fight is happening in the middleweight division. What are the live odds on this one, please, Olin?
Currently, Andre Petroski is sitting as a minus 180 favorite, while Cam Rousemer is stepping in as a plus 150 dog.
Okay. Leroy, I think you're next on this one. Sterling went first the last time.
Yeah.
Let's get to you, Leroy.
Well, I'm actually going to pass over to one of you boys and ask for a refresher on who the Aussie is in this. I don't know. I'm just drawing a blank on him.
I think this is his second fight in the UFC.
He's stepping in. This is his first. I think, is it his second fight or is it his first fight?
I think it's his second. It could be his first. It could be his debut.
No, this is his first fight. This is making his debut.
This is his first fight. Yeah. He fought on Contenders. One of the 5 Contender Series debuts this week.
That's what it is. He's fought on Contender Series.
He fought against Brandon Holmes in the Contender Series back in August, which was not that long ago, obviously. It was on August 19th. And he won via knockout in round number 1 via punches, elbows, and a follow-up knee. Before that, his record is 4 wins by KO, 7 by submission, 1 by decision. His only losses have come by way of decision, 2 of those, and then 1 loss by way of TKO or knockout.
Yeah, right.
Right. You have all the information there.
So, with the time change since I've been here since July, I actually haven't seen a single episode of Dana White Contender Series.
What?
Which is just heartbreaking because it starts at 10 a.m. Like I'm already at work, man, going strong.
Oh, I get it. I get it.
And
so sounds like a good post-work watch.
Yeah, when you get home, you should. Yeah, bro, I'm telling you, this year's been fucking phenomenal.
Yeah,
it's been some of the best fights we've seen on the series.
I'm going to go with the Aussie, but for Petroski there, look, I think he might be getting toward. I mean, he's only 34, but I think he might be getting towards the end here because he puts some together and then he just buckles and like he just can never get over that. What is he now? He's not even top 15 anymore. He's outside the top 15.
He's pretty active though. He fights like 3 to 4 times.
I think he's outside of the top 25 on Tapology rankings.
Yeah, right.
But like you said though, dog, like you never know. Like he'll come in there and wrestle fuck somebody to death and get a sub, but then he'll get fucked up by Gerald Mearshart, and you're like, what?
Yeah. Like what are we doing? Yeah. So
a lot of people did pick him to beat Shabazian as well in the last fight.
Oh yeah, Edmund too. Yeah, he fought Edmund.
Oh shit!
A lot of people like to discredit Edmund because he came from Ronda Rousey's gym and they think he was just an overhyped kind of hype train. But I think the kid actually has a lot of talent. He's so good.
Yeah, he's a.
So I'm going with the Aussie, but that is uneducated as it gets.
Look, I'm going with
fucking Canada.
I'm going with Petroski on this one. I'm thinking he's going to bring it back. Look, Petroski is one of those.
That's true.
There's some.
I hate the accuracy of that, Masters.
It's true. It's true. Sometimes you look at both of them and you think one is the other. Like it's so they don't look that far fetched from each other, man. You know what I'm trying to say? But
that's pretty good.
Petroski for me, look, it does got some good fighting skills with him. You know what I mean? Still taking Shabazian to a decision. That was a good fight. You know, like I said, a lot of people picked him to beat Shabazian. Still took him to a decision, but for me, I think he uses some experience here on Rousing, and that's where I think this fight is going to favor Petroski, and that's why I'm going to be going for Petroski on this one. What about you, Olin?
Yeah, I like Petroski on this one too. I think both guys are fairly inconsistent, but Petroski is the guy that's been inconsistent in the UFC against the upper echelon of talent. The other guy has losses outside of the UFC, right? I just simply think that this is going to be a tough out for and Andre's a tough out for anybody in their first UFC fight. I think he probably beats 99.9% of UFC debutants today, right? But the situation is like, as Leroy said, like he's kind of on his way out, right? Like he's 34, he's not super old, but at the same time, and he's not super old and tread on the tires. He's got less than 20 fights professionally, but when he goes out there, you don't necessarily know what the game plan is. And sometimes when I watch him fight, I don't know that there is actually a fully functional game plan for the fight. I think they train, and I think they tell him to go out there and fight your fight. And then when that fight turns into the other person's fight or it starts to get away from him, he kind of scrambles. We saw that in the Shabazian fight quite a bit. We saw that in actually all of his losses in the UFC. He's one of these guys that, like, it's the rule of Mike Tyson applies. Like, everybody's got to play until they get hit in the face. You know what I'm saying? So, like, as soon as he gets hit in the face, it's kind of like, oh, well, fuck, I'm just going to fucking scrap. He's kind of like a 19 to 25-year-old Dustin Poirier in that manner. And it's not great. Dustin will tell you that. Dustin will tell you if you ask him what's the hardest thing you had to break of things that you did wrong or like bad habitually, he would tell you getting into scraps, like letting myself get carried away with a scrap.
That's where the competition is these
Somebody
days.
tell Michael
You just
Chandler
can't do that.
You just can't do that. The competition has leveled up so much that if I hit you and I crack you well and you're like, oh, we're fucking scrapping now. Cool, bro. You're going to leave so many openings for me to just pick you apart now.
You know who just found out about that? Silva.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
That is exactly what happened. He went.
And what did he say after the fight? He said, this isn't my team's fault. This isn't my training partner's fault. They were giving me good advice in between the rounds. Like they were telling me what to do. I was an idiot. I didn't listen. I made myself hate this guy to the point to where I wanted to take his head off. And I was so focused on getting a finish that I wasn't focused on winning the fight and paying attention to what he could do to me. And that's when I got hit. Bro, that's always the way that it goes, right? Like they tell you it's not the strongest or hardest or fastest strikes that hurt you. It's the ones you don't see coming. And you know what'll blind you really fucking fast? Rage, anger,
bro. Just apply a little bit of fight IQ, man, and you like it goes a long way.
Just apply a little bit of fight IQ is such a fun line because, like, let me tell you, the old man that I am today, I feel like I'd whoop the guy that used to train at AKA all those years just because of my fight IQ. That guy was a way more physical specimen than me. I'm a fat boy these days, but I'd beat that guy's ass because I'm smart and I could make that guy get angry and throw things that he shouldn't be throwing.
Guys,
fight IQ is everything.
I want to just quickly, if we can, just a quick rebuttal to not rebuttal, but a quick bit about each one of these ones here. So, Masters of the Universe Classic said, guys, do you think JDM can beat Islam? So many champions go in as the underdog lately. DDP with Hamzat did. I know, but you get my point.
Yes. If you're asking me and Olin, you know what the answer is. I mean, this one's not even up for discussion. But I will leave it to Sterling. I'm not even gonna come to you because of a dickhead bias. Yeah. So Sterling, you're the one that's suited best to talk about this because
you, bro.
Me and Olin, we're gonna go one way. Leroy gonna go Aussie.
Me bias? You know for Islam, no chance, bro.
You know what I mean? We know what Islam did to your pinky toe, man. You know,
I was just gonna say that, damn it! I was waiting for you to toss it to me. I was gonna be like,
my pinky finger. I obviously haven't told the story enough.
I was gonna be like, before.
Wait, what happened to your pinky?
Oh, go ahead, just fucking.
Oh, don't make him do. Hey, allow it, man, allow it. But please, Sterling, answer that question there for Masters.
Well, I'm glad you brought that up because I was gonna say something about that. But boys, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I think this is such a fucking interesting fight. And dog, I've picked against Islam since the fucking DP fight. So it's hard. It's hard. I've been rocking with everybody but Islam. And I know JDM's a motherfucker. And here's what I try to tell the boys. I remember telling Crossover and everybody this when they was like, y'all think JDM's takedown against Bilal's be able to hold up? And I was like, suck my dick. Yes, all fucking day. Y'all think Leon Edwards has good wrestling defense? Go fuck someone's face. Leon Edwards' defense sucks cock on the floor. But here's the thing, though. With JDM, that motherfucker's a dog. And I don't think Islam...
Bilal went into that fight talking about Canelo hands. We've seen what happened to Canelo since then.
What a dumb
What you talking about, bro?
Bro, but here's the thing. Dog. Here's the thing, dog. If Islam gets it to the ground, I think he'd be surprised how fucking relentless JDM is. I think JDM's got a different fucking mentality besides Dustin Poirier than anybody he's fought so far, bro. And
who sent JDM to Dagestan 3 years and forget? Who did that?
Bro? Come on, bro. JDM's a motherfucking dog, my boy. And honestly, I think this would be a fucking scrap. But if I had to put money on it, if y'all were like, put your life on the line, dog, I would have to go Islam. He's just
you say to us, gun to your head, you're going Islam?
I'd have to, bro. I'd have to. Just because that motherfucker's good everywhere. Not like good, bro.
It sounds like gun to his head. He wants to live.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like,
here's another one.
Just for that, we'll let you have one phone call every 6 months, bro. You're not trying to say just for that, man. We'll let you have one phone call every 6 months.
Maybe you can call your son 6 months. Check on him one time.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. It's just like JDM's good everywhere. Islam's a fucking beast everywhere. He's just fucking, that motherfucker's a full-rounded MMA fighter.
And he's big.
Leroy.
And he's fucking big.
I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt here to give us an unbiased analysis on that question there from Masters.
Come on, dog. You don't need to do this.
Unbiased?
Yeah,
Man's in
there's no
Australia.
need to do- yeah.
The fuck are you talking about unbiased?
I just want to see
His
how much of
neighbor
a
is
straight
Kangaroo
you can
fucking
be.
Jack, bro.
Hola, this man cried when Volkanovski won the belt. You don't think he's gonna rock with JDM?
I cried with a boner.
You gonna cry when Islam takes that belt off of him, bro. But hey, talk to the people, Leroy. What you got?
So listen, I need to talk about JDM versus Bilal. Yes, Bilal was talking about Canelo hands, but if you watch that fight, he kept getting punished when he wanted to enact his game of pressuring the takedowns. He kept getting punished for it, so he stopped doing it.
Yeah.
It was not like he just wanted to stand there and bang, even though he wanted to prove a point. He was trying to put his game plan on, but this ain't Leon Edwards.
That's fair, but I think we can both agree that the takedown style of Islam Makhachev versus Bilal is entirely different. Bilal does high crotch and blast double style downs unless he knows he's in on a clinch and can drop a level and get like an easy single leg or a pick. Islam will fucking ankle pick you from 6 miles away,
Ankle
dog.
picks, bro.
We saw what he did to Dustin. We saw what he did to Dustin, bro.
I was 5 rows away from the cage when that happened. I cried that night, and they weren't happy tears. I did not have a boner, okay?
Bro, dog. I mean, not to spend too much time on this because we got 6 more fucking fights to break down. But bro, Islam, when he takes dudes down, it ain't like Bilal. Bilal's just trying to hold you down to the round. Islam's like, I'm gonna finish your bitch ass.
Yeah, he's gonna smash you.
Islam takedowns are what Jeremy Stevens thinks his knockouts are.
I do think it's Islam's fight to win, but I am going with JDM. I'm hoping that Islam isn't as big up there and that strength doesn't translate as well, even though I know it will. I'm just hoping it will.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's a fair hope. That's definitely a fair hope.
Sorry, boys. Quick one here. Just a quick teaser for the main event here.
Leroy,
here's a question for you. After Ulberg's fight with Jan being lackluster, do you think he's playing it safe now?
How about you wait till we get to the main event and we'll discuss it?
We'll talk about that then. But we got Navarro Sterling versus Rodolfo Bellato. Rodolfo Bellato coming in with a record of 12-2, won no contest, and we got Navarro Sterling with a record of 7-0. This fight is happening in the light heavyweight division. Navarro Sterling fighting out of Auckland in New Zealand, and we got Bellato fighting out of Brazil. What are the live odds on this one, please, Olin?
Live odds on this one are Navajo Sterling being a -258 favorite, and Rodolfo Bellato being a +210 underdog. I misread that because I was surprised by it myself. Holy fuck!
There you go.
Right.
All right. I'm gonna go first on this one. I'm gonna stick with Sterling. I think Sterling, in his showings so far, he looks comfortable in there. It looks like he knows how to navigate. Especially, look, in that division, navigating your way to the decision, it's not that fucking easy, man. You know what I mean? There's a lot of power in that fight there. So it tells me he does fight with a little bit of fight IQ as well. So I'm gonna go with Navarro Sterling here. What about you, Olin? What are you saying?
Yeah, man. I'll be honest. This is probably one of the hardest fights to pick on paper. If there was a pick'em on the card, I would think it would be this one, if I'm being completely candid. Navajo Sterling is one of these guys that's looked really good as soon as he came into the UFC. He's exciting, which makes him look good. Like, last time I watched him fight, I drove to buddies in LA's, and we were probably screaming during this fight against Ivan Arslan, which no one thought that was going to be one of the most exciting fights of that night, but it was. Dude just goes out there and throws reckless abandon and caution to the wind. But then you have somebody like Rodolfo Bellato, traitor, who is just nasty, right? He had the no contest over Paul Craig, the majority draw over Jimmy Crute. He's had one of these really, really weird careers where every time he goes out there, he either wins or some weird shit happens. I think this is not going to be the latter. I think this is going to be one where he goes out there and wins. The only actual loss he has in the UFC and out of the UFC, for those of you that are following along and paying attention, has the same name. It's just crazy. His name is Vitor Petrino. He beat him outside of the UFC, then he beat him again inside of the UFC. Those are his only 2 losses. And last time I checked, this guy's name is Navajo Sterling, so I think he's probably going to go out there and take the L. Give me Rodolfo Bellato and give me him inside the distance. I think Navajo Sterling is really good. He's really sharp, but he's really young and inexperienced. Keeps his hands down on these entries, and he's probably going to eat a check hook or a right overhand for his worries while stepping in.
Sterling, what do you got on this?
Boys, I'm going Navajo Sterling, son. This dude's just a fucking beast. Him fighting Bellotto, though, like Olin just said, this is a pick'em. Like, there's like 3 or 4 fights, boys, that like I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. And I think this is another one, dog. I think this is gonna be fucking phenomenal. Navajo Sterling. I mean, we all know he comes out of city kickboxing. He's got that easy like style, and dude's just coming in there always looking for finishes, son. But yeah, dog, Leroy, who the fuck are you going with, son?
Oh, I'm surprised Bellotto got cleared to fight with such a brutal knockout.
Woo!
No contest.
That was nasty, my boy.
No, I'm talking about the phantom foot from Paul Craig.
Oh, I thought you was talking about when he got fucking. My bad. Go ahead.
Flatlined.
Yeah.
So, look, I think the only way Bellotto is going to win this is by making it a shit show. Absolute dogfight. Like it just has to get messy for him to have a go here, because or Sterling's just going to sit on the outside and pick him apart. That's how I see it, and that's how I think it's going to play out anyway. I think Sterling's just going to sit on the outside and pick him apart to a decision win.
1,000%.
Yeah, man. Let's get to the next one. We got Tom Nolan versus Charlie Campbell. Charlie Campbell coming in with a record of 9-2. Tom Nolan with a record of 9-1. This fight, this records are identical. This fight is happening in the lightweight division, people, and we've got Tom Nolan fighting out of Australia, Campbell fighting out of the United States. What are the live odds on this one, please? Olin.
Holy smokes, these odds have swung in the last 2 days. Leroy, just confirming, you said you pulled these odds 2 days ago?
Yep.
Holy fucking smokes. This is definitely most activity on it, I would say, across the board here, folks. And of course, I just had my betting app fucking go down here. All right, cool. Refreshing. There we go. Yeah, just fucking, I was like, okay, where are the odds? Cool. Minus 148 for Tom Nolan, plus 124 for Charlie Campbell. If you're looking at the screen right now, you can see that those odds have been cut in half.
Yeah.
That is a wild swing. And that tells you that a lot of people...
Sometimes you got to get to the line early, bro. Sometimes you got to get to the line early. You know what I mean?
Brother, a lot of people are informing our decisions here. They're telling us that they think Charlie Campbell, the dog, has a big shot here.
Yeah.
I was going to say something. I was going to say...
Tom Nolan's not 6'3", though, is he?
I'm 6'3", brother.
There's no way that guy's 6'3". Is he really? Hold on. I'm looking at Topology. He's 6'3", 73-inch reach.
He's the same height as me, 191. That's fucking hectic.
That's wild.
Yeah, Leroy. Yeah, Leroy. You're a bit shorter than we are.
So where you going, Olin? This for you.
Yeah, I'll be honest, man. I do like Charlie Campbell in this one. Tom Nolan is good. Big train Tom Nolan. I like the guy. I've bet on him in his last 3 fucking fights against Victor Martinez, Alex Reyes, and Vyacheslav Borshev. I do think the guy's a really good fighter. I just think Charlie Campbell has a couple things up his sleeve that this guy might not be ready for, right? Trevor Peek, the perk ninja, as I like to call him. This guy just throws. He's kind of like a Wish.com Nate the Train. Trevor Peek is. And this guy went out there and just beat the fucking brakes off of him, in my opinion. Just dominated him for 3 rounds. Did similar to Alex Reyes, but it only took him 3 minutes and 38 seconds to go out there and get a left followed by a right straight hand to knock him out. And then Josh Streaker, right before that, to get his shot in the UFC, he put him out in 2 minutes and 1 second with just a single straight punch. It was nasty. The guy has so much power, does Charlie Campbell.
And no one does Trevor Peek like that either. Trevor Peek like that. Like,
no one beats Trevor Peek like that. Even the people that have beaten Trevor Peek in the past, they don't make it look like that. He negated him. Like, he turned him off.
Yeah, he fucked him up, bro.
Yeah, he beat him up. Every time Trevor Peek tried to do the, like, I call it the Alabama pistol whip, where he fucking comes in and tries to do that shit. Yeah. Bro, he literally like blocked one and boom, check left, hooked him with it. And as soon as he did that, Trevor Peek was like, the fuck did he just do to me? What did he just hit me with? And you saw him slow down every strike after that. That tells me, if you hit a psychopath like Trevor Peek and you can slow them down, you got something in your hands, dude. And I don't know that Trevor Peek can get shut off. You know what I mean? So like, I like Charlie Campbell a lot in this one. I think he probably goes out there and gets it done inside the distance. But if it goes to decision, I can see him out pointing his opponent as well.
Sterling.
Is Charlie Campbell? He's the underdog, huh?
He is plus. He's sitting at plus 124 right now.
I'm telling you, boys. Ola, I know you got that girl from Thailand as one of your underdogs. Boys, this would not be a bad one to look at either. Tom Nolan's a motherfucker. I know he's got a lot of hype, and I know that motherfucker throws and bangs. But honestly, I'm surprised Olin went with. I thought I was gonna be the only one going with Campbell on this. I think the Trevor Peak fight description was fucking I think this motherfucker is a dog. I mean, his name's the Cannibal, boys. Like, this dude's gonna come in there and fucking kill or be killed, and I think we're gonna get a absolute fucking scrap. But I would not be surprised if my boy gets it. I know he's from America, but I'm telling y'all, I wouldn't be surprised, dog.
Leroy.
Real quick question. Would we like to see him, since his nickname is the Cannibal, who else would like to see him do the Lee Murray entry? Coming in with the Hannibal Lecter, being wheeled out with the mask. Like, that's money, dude.
That is so money,
do
dog.
that shit anymore.
Hey, R.I.P. Lee Murray.
If they're letting them dance, let them do that, Leroy. Come on, let the kids have fun. They're going out there fighting.
If you remember, we sat with Energy Johnson, and he told us about the whole craziness about, getting to put a mask on, having to read them fine prints, and when you get to it, they're like, no, fuck no, you ain't rolling with no mask on, So
Angela Hill used to be the best at doing like cosplay weigh-ins. They wouldn't let her do that anymore. She did 3 Street Fighter characters.
Angie Hill, shout out Angie Hill, baby. Even remember Roxanne Metafair. She would walk out with like
Metafair,
yeah. She walked out.
She did a handful of cosplays as well.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, man. Sterling,
they stopped letting him do that.
I went with
you already went. Leroy. Leroy.
So you guys summed it up pretty well. I don't really have too much more to add to that, other than I am going to fall on the Aussie side of things, as
don't blame you.
Imagine. Olin, shot of rum, shot of whiskey.
Yeah, I'll do a shot.
No, not right now. I'm in a bet.
Oh, I was like, yeah, I'll do a shot right now.
It's fucking 7:30 a.m. here, mate. I'm not doing a shot of fucking.
That's why I was definitely down to do a shot. I was like, if you're doing a shot at 7:30 a.m., I can pour one up at fucking.
Leroy,
2:30.
you've changed, bro. You used to do shots at 5:30 a.m., bro. You've changed.
I need to go to the store and pick up some more whiskey, so I brought vodka to the room today. But I'm doing a shot anyways because we haven't done one yet. How many viewers do we have right now?
Yeah, we've got 45. We've got 45 watching on our
45, keeping it alive. Make sure you like. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, smash that bell for notifications. Come on, folks. Get everybody in the chat right now. Make sure you come on over here at The Fight Week Show, at MMA Anomaly, at S-Dogs MMA Talk, and all the other names you see scrolling across the bottom, folks. Cheers to you. Cheers to us if you're drinking. We hope you're drinking with us. And if you're not, that's fine too. We appreciate you all the same. Let's go.
Spark you one up, people. Ola's about to get some Red Nephews out, baby. Let's get this shit going.
No. Ain't no Red Nephews right now, man.
Nah, you ain't got a lot of you, dog.
Ain't no Red Nephew right now, man.
The reserve has been tapped, my boy.
Yeah, come on.
I got a little Jack Daniels somewhere, man.
Damn, Masters of the Universe said, come on, Moicano, do a shot for the team. And Moicano disappeared. He went to go get one.
He'll be back. He'll be back. I think he just went to get a drink.
Let's go.
Tell the people why you got Charlie Campbell, brother.
Why I got Charlie Campbell?
Tell the people why.
No. I'm going with Nolan. I'm going with Nolan on this one.
Bro, I'm telling you, dog, you're already up in the competition. If you want to really take off, that's a good dog for Nolan.
I'm happy with my dog with Loma, man. You know what I mean? Loma's my dog, but
I think you're going to be surprised at how many of us actually pick Loma as our dog.
I don't blame y'all.
Loma's going to stay my dog, man. So, all right. Let's go on to the next one on the docket. We got Jack Jenkins versus Ramon Tavares. Ramon Tavares coming in with a record of 10-3. Jack Jenkins with a record of 13-4. Jack Jenkins fighting out of Australia, and we've got Tavares fighting out of the United States. This fight is happening in the featherweight division, people. What are the live odds on this one, please, Olin?
The live odds on Jack Jenkins. Man, this guy is someone I'm very excited about, and the live odds on him currently are sitting at -290 for him being the favorite against a +235 Ramon Tavares.
Okay, Leroy.
Where is Ramon Tavares better than Jack Jenkins?
Nowhere, bro.
Talking.
Fucking nowhere.
He's a good talker.
Nowhere.
He's pretty good talking.
He's a good talker.
He's a good talker. Real good talker.
This one's easy. This one's gonna be easy for now.
Easy.
This one's gonna be easy.
You asked a question. I got to give you an answer, Doc.
Hey, no, I like it.
Nah, full house.
Statistically, from a data standpoint, that's all I got.
I'd be concerned with you boys if anybody picked the fellow. You know, I'm a fellow American. I'd be like, well, okay, boys. I thought y'all knew more MMA than I thought y'all did.
Hey, Sterling, you're making me think about Cam now, man. You know, you're making me.
Bro,
think
I'm
about...
telling you, telling you, brother.
I might just dip a toe and see if I can pick him as my dog.
Bro,
we'll see. We'll see when the picks get to Leroy.
Dog, nobody's gonna pick him. You will have him as your only dog, I think.
Well, I'm gonna be the only one on the island. I like one of those if I pick up the points.
I'm telling you,
that's
bro.
That's the only reason I said that, because I feel like I'm on Lumalook Bomium as my dog of the week.
Everybody's gonna be, bro.
I feel like I don't know about everybody, but I feel like three of us are gonna be.
I don't think you'll understand what I'm saying. I know Leroy hear me good.
Nah,
you ain't just pick him as my dog.
You ain't fucking picking him. You ain't picking him, bro. Hey, go ahead and get Charlie Campbell
I said pick
on
him
the
as my
bus.
dog. I don't know what you might are talking about, man. You know, I know Leroy heard me good. Okay.
Well, anyway, boys, you haven't noticed, so I'll just say it out loud. Cheers.
Jack Jenkins all day, boys.
Oh, I noticed. I noticed the beer.
Salute.
Hey, Masters noticed it. Master says, yes, Moicano drinking a beer and eating steaks in Australia. Let's go. I was eating steaks, drinking beer.
Let's go. We got Jake Matthews versus Neil Magny. This fight is happening in the welterweight division. Neil Magny coming in with a record of 30 and 13. And we got Jake Matthews with a record of 22-7. Jake Matthews fighting out of Australia. And we got Magny fighting out of the USA. What are the live odds on this one, please, Olin?
This is the largest odds differential on the entire card, folks. Minus 380 favorite for Jake Matthews, plus 300 dog odds on Neil Magny right now.
Makes sense.
Okay.
Melbourne just had a big win in the last night as well.
Yeah, this one comes back round to me. I'm gonna be going with Jake Matthews on this one. Look,
this would be a good test.
Magny is one of those. We you know, all the OG MMA fans that's been around for a minute, and I've seen Magny do a lot of work. He's got mileage on him, man, and
he's a gatekeeper, but he still brings the test every time.
He brings the test, and look, is a test.
Is ready for it, but
it's a test I think Matthews is ready for, and I tell you why. I'll tell you why. Magny is one of those you just don't know. It's almost like the tougher guys. You don't know what he's gonna do. You know what I mean? He might get in there and put on a masterclass and just school Jake Matthews to let him know you don't belong. You shouldn't even be in the cage with me. And Jake Matthews, on the other hand, could just tell him, bro, go hang it up. And this is where Jake Matthews really needs to now make that statement. And I think he took this fight because of that, because he's ready to make that next step. And I think he's got the talent, he's got the skill set to do it. It's just that wear and tear on Neil Magny. And bro, that fight against Ian Gary still fucking haunts me till today. That was so hard to watch. Haunts me till today, man.
That was
and
crazy,
sometimes I just think to myself, is Magny really got it? Is he really got it? You know what I mean? Does he really want to keep doing this? So yeah. Jake Matthews might just be the guy to say, you know what, go hang it up, man. You know what I'm trying to say? So, yeah, I'm going to be going with Jake Matthews on this one. What about you, Olin?
Yeah, I mean, you said something that's interesting, right, Ola? You were like, maybe Neil Magny shows up and he tells this guy across from him, you don't belong here with me, in the same cage as me. I think he does that to people like Mike Malott, who have had a handful of UFC fights, not a full-on career. When we talk about Jake Matthews, we look at his age and we see how young he is and also how young he looks. He looks like Justin Bieber on TRT from Australia. Like, let's just be honest here.
Been in the UFC for a minute.
I've called him Buffed and Bieber since his season on Tough, right? With Robert Whitaker and those guys. So like,
been in the UFC for a minute.
That's literally the point I'm making, Sterling, is like, Neil's been in the UFC for 1 year longer than him.
Yeah.
1 year. Neil Magny made his UFC debut at 2013.
Yeah, bro.
Jake Matthews made his UFC debut at 2014.
Is this? Is it
Let's
Papa
go!
Leroy?
Is that Leroy's dad? Let's go.
He can't hear you.
Yo,
well, tell your dad,
Leroy.
let's fucking go. Tell him to go get a shot of Ray and Nephews.
He has got a massive cock there.
I believe it. I believe it. And I also believe that, that's not weird to me at all.
Hey, too bad it didn't pass on down the bloodline, brother. My bad. Get back to your pick.
So yeah, but like all that to say, these guys have been in the UFC for 1 year difference. But when it comes to fight records, right? The UFC record of Neil Magny is 23-12. The UFC record for Jake Matthews is 14-8. So while one has way more wins, the other has way more losses. And I think that has a lot to say about kind of where they go into these fights, what they think about when they go into these fights, and how they game plan coming into these fights. I like Jake Matthews. I feel like the boxing has gotten crisp every single time, or more crisp every single time, I should say. And he's improved dramatically every time he makes that fucking walk. Whereas Neil Magny, if you pull up a fight on UFC Fight Pass from 5 years ago of Neil Magny, and you pull up a fight from last year of Neil Magny, it's the same guy. If you do that for Jake Matthews, it's a completely different style fighter. And just so much levels ahead. I got to take Jake Matthews. He's the one that's constantly growing, constantly improving. Like I say it on my show at the end of every show, bro. Keep on going, keep on growing. Jake Matthews exemplifies that. And I got to go with him for that reason alone. Sterling.
Dog, I'm going with Jake Matthews. I was hoping somebody was going to bring something about that up, but Olin just said, I know Neil Magny's been in the UFC for a while, but so is fucking Jake Matthews, boys. And let's be real honest. Jake Matthews' last 3 fights, y'all tell me if I'm tripping, he seems a lot more aggressive. Yeah. He seems like he's ready to knock. Like before, he was kind of just happy to be there. He would just be like, let's see what happens. If I get the decision, it is what it is. And the UFC wouldn't give him the microphone. But lately, boys, that motherfucker's coming out there for scraps. And he's looking out there to like knock motherfuckers out. And Neil Magny is not looking to knock motherfuckers out. Neil Magny's looking to get through this however he can, collect one more check for the UFC, and see if he can fight till next year. Jake Matthews is on a way higher level, I think, boys, and just has way less damage than Neil. I mean, we saw Neil Magny get knocked the fuck out by Protest. We've never seen Jake Matthews get put like that. So I think it's going to be a scrap, boys. I got to go Jake Matthews.
I don't know how much weight you can put on that because Protest is he's
no, I get it. No, I get it. Like it's like what would happen if Matthews fought Protest? You know what I mean? Like would it be the same thing or would he make it a little bit more? Because especially at that time, bro, Protest. I mean, at that time, like he's fucking not like, he's old.
But that the creativity of the striking is just it's
insane.
I think Matt's a lot more interesting of a fight.
Way more interesting of a fight, bro. But yeah, I got Matthews. I'm assuming Leroy does too.
Just because, like, I think that fight, if I'm being honest, I feel like that fight would look, if Mauricio Hufi fought against Jake Matthews, it would probably look a lot like if Jack Della Maddalena fought against Israel Adesanya.
I was actually just thinking of Izzy, like when Izzy first hit the scene.
Remember that, Brad?
Swear, like that's how Mauricio Hufi looks to me. The way that he's choosing shot selection, he's being so creative. Even if he has a game plan and he's not worked something in this entire fight camp, he's got that Izzy mentality. Like I remember it from the Joe Rogan show where he's like, "You were throwing those Ong Bak elbows. Like, is something you practiced in the gym?" And he's like, "No, I remember I watched the movie Ong Bak and I saw when I was fighting against I don't know, I can't remember who it was he was fighting against, but he's like, I was fighting against him and I saw he was leaving openings and he's like, those Ong Bak elbows, the straightforward, just like jab elbows would probably work really well. And I threw one and it connected on his forehead and I was like, cool. And I landed 6 more.
Dude, do y'all remember when Izzy fought Brad Tavares?
Able to do that in a fight and say, oh, I remember this strike from a movie. I'm going to try that.
Bro, do y'all remember when he fucking debuted against Brad Tavares, son? That shit was...
That's who it was! That's who it was! Tavares!
Brad Tavares. It was Brad Tavares, bro.
Thank you so much. That's exactly who it was. It was Brad Tavares.
It was fucking... And then he fucked up Brunson. Beat the shit out of Brunson.
Yep.
And then he fucked up...
he big brother, little Brunson.
Brad Tavares and Derek Brunson both got their asses whooped worse by Robert Whittaker.
Bobby Knuckles put their hands on that boy, man.
I think you're right. Though.
He whooped him worse.
You know who whooped all of them? Izzy. My boy.
Izzy.
He whooped the shit out of all of them. Like, those are his sons, boy.
Leroy,
those are his sons. Stop.
Petty.
Leroy's a dickhead.
Yeah, I had to shut that shit down real fast, man. Like, what are we talking about here, man? With the daddies, I am your father.
I remember that celebration too where he fucking...
Robert got him at the Mayweather analogy, bro. He got him at the right time. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, bro.
Bro, when Izzy knocked out Bobby and then he pulled out the fucking... and then he strapped that bitch. I was like, ooh, that's cold.
Yeah, that boy got best celebrations, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to my boy.
That was
Easy.
in front of the largest crowd in
The last BSD win celebration was nasty too.
That
The
shit
like
was
secret
cold.
agent pulling out multiple pistols, like fucking. That was
That
nasty.
shit was cold. That shit was cold.
Bad. Okay, let's go on to the next fight on the docket. We got the co-main event of the year. How this is the co-main event, man? It's crazy to
The co-main event of the evening.
It is what it is.
It should have been Jake Matthews versus Magny. We all know it.
1,000.
We got Jimmy Crute versus
We all know
Ivan
it. That's why you're
Arslan.
laughing, bro.
We got Crute versus Ivan Arslan. Ivan Arslan coming in with a record of 14-5. Crute with a record of 13-4. 2 contest. This fight is happening in the light heavyweight division. We got Crute fighting out of Australia, and we got Arslan fighting out of Croatia. What are the live odds on this one? Please, Olin.
Live odds on this one currently are sitting at plus 185 for Ivan Arslan and minus 225 for the favorite, Jimmy the Brute Crute.
Jimmy the Brute Crute ain't been bruting for a minute. I don't know, man. Leroy, this is on you, bro.
Boys, what is it? Loss, draw, win is tough with a big gap in between. I think Jimmy Crute's back. I think he's going to get another finish, probably by a knockout this time.
Has Leroy picked anyone that ain't Australian tonight?
I would never.
No
chance.
No.
I think he's going to walk Ivan onto something and just.
Oh yeah, Luke Boomy. But they'll put him in Australia.
I mean,
She's Brazilian.
That's like an honorary pick, bro. That's like an honorary pick. He picked that chick as like his 3rd round pick in my UFC fantasy league, so I knew he was going that direction.
Hey, he only picked that because he loved fucking Muay Thai. Otherwise, he would have picked the other chick. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I already told you.
Hey,
I already told you.
again, you won't catch me faulting him for that.
Don't blame me, dog. Luke Boomy in one championship was a monster. But anyways, my bad.
Yeah.
Back to this fight.
Yeah, funnily enough, I'm gonna go with Jimmy Crute as well, man. I just think them 2 draws. We've got that win against Prachnil, but I see Olin earlier on speaking highly of Rodolfo Bellato, and I see you speaking highly of him earlier on, and he's got 2 draws with him. So you know, it's a case of he got 1 draw with Alonso Menifield, lost to Alonso Menifield as well, and then got a draw with fucking Bellato. So look, hanging with those guys tells me you still kind of got something. But there's too many damn losses, man. You know what I mean? Get it together. Get it together, Jimmy Crute, man. You know what I mean? Like, since he got that nerve damage on his foot, he just went on a mad skid. But, I mean, he got a win against Prachnil. Can he build on it? I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. And, I'm going to see it. I'm going to try and see him win against Arslan. Although, I'm not putting no units on that fight. No, fuck no.
Hey, who fucked his foot up, by the way? Who fucked his foot up, by the way? I'll tell you. Don't worry about it. Anthony Hart Smith, Bubba. But anyways, Olin, go ahead.
He didn't fuck his foot up.
The Lionheart? Wow.
He did, Bubba.
It was the Lionheart. It was huge. It was huge.
Bubba, he threw a leg kick.
Jimmy
Lionheart
Crute
checked that
kicked him.
shit. No, Bubba, listen to me. I'll tell you what happened.
news.
He threw a leg
It's
kick,
phony
and
stuff.
then Lionheart
It didn't
checked
happen.
that shit. And then next thing you know, Bubba, dead nerve happened. And then Lionheart said,
was it?
Lionheart said, I'm going to spank that little ass now, Bubba. And he did that.
You are fake news.
Yeah, Anthony
So
Smith
my
was
bad.
losing that fight too.
Bubba, but here's the thing. In the column, it's a W, and it's green. So
Hey,
anyways, back
I'm
to
not.
Jimmy
I'm not.
Crute.
Hey, that's a win. That's a win. All I'm saying was he was losing, and then he got lucky.
But he checked that leg kick. He didn't get lucky, Bubba. He checked that leg kick, and it deadened the nerve in his foot, a la Sean O'Malley, Chito Vera. Okay?
Oh, so Anthony Smith was he's checking and intentionally trying to get that leg to die. The foot
Brother,
to die.
listen to me. Anthony Smith's
I'm
legs
with you.
are
Oh
built-
no, yeah.
No, I hear you saying it
you sound like a
sarcastically.
fucking
Right,
retard.
can we get to the picks?
Respectfully jumping into this
goddammit?
before I give my pick, okay? Look, if I'm checking a kick and you hit me with the joint that connects your foot to the rest of your leg and it deadens your foot, yes, I beat you. And I beat you on purpose.
Oh, I'm
because
not
you threw
disagreeing with
an attack. I threw a defensive metric.
He's making it sound like it was a skill thing, like he did it.
What do
like,
you
Oh
mean?
yeah. I was trying.
What do
I was
you
trying to
mean?
He checked
What
it
if he didn't
intentionally.
check it?
That was the
Thank
skill
you.
thing.
Thank you.
If I check a kick and you land on the wrong placement, that's on you. But I also check the kick, so that's on me.
Fuck Jimmy Crute.
You're a boy Thai guy. You can't disagree with this, Leroy. Fuck off of here, bro.
Let's go. Anthony Smith.
It's not a Muay Thai thing. It's an Aussie thing.
I don't even like Anthony Smith, but I gotta defend the kid here.
I love Anthony Smith, but Jimmy Crute.
Right, is anyone picking Jimmy Crute? Or we're gonna keep talking about this nerve damage?
Look. I'll pick Jimmy Crute. Okay, I like the guy. I do. And if I'm being honest as to why I'm picking Jimmy Crute to get off this fucking topic.
Tomorrow morning, people.
Look, I thought Jimmy Crute won the Alonzo Menefield fight. He landed 32 to 25 total strikes, 26 to 21 significant strikes, and got 1-0 on takedowns. I also thought that Jimmy Crute got a fair draw against Rodolfo Bellato, right? He outlanded him 139 to 95, 106 to 89 on significant strikes, but his opponent did get a takedown that secured a round, and he outlanded him in one of the other rounds. So it was a fairly close fight. But again, going back to what Jimmy Crute brings to the table, me and Leroy have had this conversation, I feel like 2 or 3 times while intoxicated off the air. And I'll honestly say, from what I remember of the conversation, it typically goes this way. Look, man, Jimmy Crute, I'm just saying, like, he's a pretty good bloke, right? Like, he just needs to put like 1 or 2 things together, and then he's right there, right? So like, I'm pretty sure that those are your exact words. And to which I fucking agreed.
No, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
But when though? When? That's the bigger question. Like, when?
We had this conversation, I want to say like 6 months ago. And I'll be honest, I still wholeheartedly stand behind it. I feel like Jimmy Crute is one of these guys that as long as he keeps putting things together, do I think he'll be a title holder? No. Do I think he'll be a title contender? It's far-fetched at best. But do I think he can be a top 10, top 5 fighter right before he bows out? Absolutely. I think he can work his way up to that. And I think he's on his way in a fairly shallow division.
He could be a bit of a Michael Bisping here and capitalize on a shallow division.
Sterling, let me ask you this. Since you said no instantaneously, I got to ask Sterling, I got to put you on the fucking hot seat here.
What's up, dog?
What is the least shallow division other than heavyweight?
No, I said no. When you said that,
what is the most shallow division other than heavyweight?
When you brought up the shallow part, that's what I said. I said that's a good point. When you brought up the shallow part, I was like,
that's my major point. Is like if we're talking bantamweight, lightweight, welterweight, like these are fucking stacked divisions. You got Hoofies, you got Poirier, like you have fucking Gaethjes. Like there are so many different variables, right? But in this division, we haven't had a John Jones or a fucking Rashad Evans or a Lyoto Machida or an Iceman Chuck Liddell in years.
Oh, Rampage
in
Jackson.
Years. Rampage Jackson. Like, dude, like that's my point. Like, we haven't, like, if I asked you to name your favorite light heavyweight, you would have to think about it.
Who the fuck is John Jones?
Shut up,
guy, dude.
Shut up.
So yeah, dude, I'm going with Jimmy the Brute Crute. I think he gets it done. Do I think it's going to be the most exciting fight on the card? No. Do I think it deserved to be light heavy or the co-main event? No, not at all. I think the whole fight structuring of this card is fucking ridiculous, bro. Hold on. What does this say right now? Ha ha ha. Moicano and Sterling are like Beavis and Butthead together. Ha ha ha. That was hilarious.
Sterling, what you going for, man?
He's got the soundbite for it and everything.
Bro, you know.
Of course I do.
Bro, I'm going to go. With all that being said.
Think it's amateur hour?
About Anthony Smith and everything with Jimmy Crute, bro, at the end of the day, I do know this motherfucker really is good, bro. And if he can lock the fuck in and put some shit together, I mean, this is a setup fight for him to win, bro. Like, it's not an easy fight by any means, but, bro, if he can get this dub in Perth, Australia, get a good call out, maybe call out the winner of Ulberg or the loser of Ulberg, Reyes, or something like that, bro. Like Olin said, bro, name 5 light heavyweights in the top 15 right now. You know what I'm saying? It's hard as fuck. So, it's a division, bro, where he wins. If he can win 2 to 3 fights in a row, he's top 5. And then we're fucking around saying, is Jimmy Crute up next? I mean, bro, it's just Pereira, Ankalaev, and Jan Blachowicz, and they're all 40. So it's like we need some new blood, dog. Dude, Carlos Ulberg.
I was gonna say, there's this guy right here, man. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, come on, let's get to this one. We got Carlos Ulberg versus Dominick Reyes.
Also, don't forget Modestas Bukauskas.
Oh, yeah, no, you're right. You're right. No, you're right.
Hey, he's on the way up, but hey, That was gonna be a silent operation right there. But we're gonna get to that at some point, man. Just stay tuned, people. Make sure you stay tuned. We got Carlos Ulberg versus Dominick Reyes. Dominick Reyes coming in with a record of 15-4, and we got Carlos Ulberg coming in with a record of 12-1. This fight is happening in the light heavyweight division. Ulberg fighting out of Australia. Out of New Zealand, CKB, and we got Dominick Reyes fighting out of the United States at Elevation Fight Team. What are the live odds on this one, please, Oli?
Live odds on this one are Carlos Ulberg coming in as a minus 250 favorite. Dominick Reyes currently sitting as a plus 205 dog.
Right. I'm going first on this one. Leroy went with Jimmy Crew earlier on first. All right, I'm going to go with Carlos Ulberg. Keep this one real quick. I mean, his level of competition is what sets him apart. Being in there with the likes of Yabahovic, we're talking championship level fighters. Volkan Ozdemir, he's been in there with Dawun Young, Alonzo Menifield, and he just one of these guys that finds a way to win. Always finds a way to win. I don't know how he does it all the time. A lot of the time you see him fighting backwards, he just finds a way to win. Always does it. And he's a metronomical fighter, So for me, I think he just goes out there and just pisses off Dominick Reyes. I think he pisses him up. I think he just schools him in the cage. So yeah, I'm going with Carlos Ulberg.
He could do.
What about you, Olin?
I don't know, bro.
I got to tell you, in all of the Tapology community picks, this is the closest one on the entire fight card, folks. 3,865 people have picked. 47% are on Reyes. 53% are on Ulberg. Ola's going with the popular opinion. I'm going against the grain here. I like Reyes in this one. I think Reyes has fought the better opposition. I think he got knocked out by Jan Blachowicz. I know, I get it.
And Yuri,
but he was winning the Yuri fight up until he got knocked out. I'll die on that fucking hill.
And that was a nasty spinning elbow.
I will die on that hill, bro.
Hey, listen, nobody let me die on that hill when I said about Usman and fucking Leon Edwards. Yeah, so like,
don't matter.
Fair. Nobody let me off. Leroy reminds me of that bullshit every fucking chance he gets.
Yeah, he do.
Fair. It doesn't matter if you're winning 24 minutes and 59 seconds of a 25-minute fight. It matters if you won that 1 second that decided the judge's scorecard.
I just love that Ola's bringing it up on his own now because he knows I'm.
Yeah, but I'm 8 Mile myself.
It's a preemptive. He's just putting burn cream on before he even walks into the fire, bro.
I'm 8 Miling myself.
You can't even be mad at it, bro. You can't even be mad at it this fact. Yeah, I like Dominick Reyes. I'll be honest. Carlos Ulberg is one of these guys that's really good. I genuinely think that he has title contender ability, right? I think if he would have gotten put in there against Alex Pereira, and this might sound silly to a lot of people watching right now, if he was in there against Alex Pereira, I'd probably pick Carlos Ulberg. Because Alex Pereira will willingly step back to pull you into a counter. That works to Carlos Ulberg's favor. Somebody like a Dominick Reyes pushes forward and outworks you with the boxing and the athleticism. We saw that in the John Jones fight for 3 out of 5 rounds. He won 3 out of 5 rounds. Again, a hill I will fucking die on. So I genuinely don't understand how somebody like Carlos Ulberg is going to beat him in a 5-round fight. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. He leaves his hands down on entries. And for me, stylistically, he's tailor-made to get knocked out by Dominick Reyes. The fact that they're giving me him at dog odds feels almost like a cheat code. And plus 205, again, if you put one unit on this guy, you're going to get 3.05 back. So if you put $50 on him, that's 152.50.
Ulberg's chin floats high as well.
Bro, every time. And every time you hit him, it floats a little bit higher.
Yeah.
He is Ronda Rousey in male form.
He hasn't been chin checked. When he backs up, the chin comes up as well. Yeah.
Hands go down, chin comes up. It's everything a Muay Thai or boxing coach would tell you to not fucking do. When you eat a shot that hurts you, you're supposed to tuck your chin into your chest and put your hands up. Like my again, I go back to Tomas Dion, right?
Like one of the reasons that it works for Ulberg though is he usually has the reach advantage.
He usually does.
can get
This
on the
is a
outside.
negated situation.
And he's explosive as fuck.
Yeah.
That motherfucker
They have
is
exactly
sick.
the same reach. So it's a negated situation. So like the thing that he usually relies on is going to end up being his crutch. And like a crutch, if I see that you're on a crutch and we get into a street fight, brother, I'm leg kicking you. Your leg is already compromised. You know what I'm saying? You're giving me an indication as how to beat you. And he does that. He leaves his hands down when he comes in. And then if you hit him, his hands go down further. His chin goes up higher. Brother, I'm catching him with a check hook. And I'm just feigning in with like 3 follow-up shots. And I'm slagging him.
While you're at it, Olin, give us your dog of the week.
My dog of the week is Lumalik Bombi.
Oh, you
It's easy money, bro. Like I always will, bro. Like you know me, dude. I don't know how many shows I've been on for the prediction show, but every time I can honestly tell you that I've picked the dog of the week. How many times have I come out with the results and lied to you? Fucking never, bro. If I tell you and pick 1 or 3 or 15, my dog of the week is who my dog of the week is, brother. That's who it is. It's Lumalik Bombi.
As per Master's question, guys, here's a question for you. After Ulberg's fight with Jan being lackluster, do you think he's not playing it safe? Now the competition level is higher. We'll see this weekend, but food for thought. I mean, look, playing it safe, you could call it that. I say metronomical. I think fight IQ comes into it. I think he's picking the shots just a little bit more intelligently. And sometimes that's how you got to fight, especially where you starting to fight the better opponents in the division. So
I think when you're fighting a monster like Jan, that's how you need to win that fight.
You know, it's just. Look, I've said the same thing about even Michel Pereira looking a little bit more measured in the way he fights. He used to go gung-ho, go crazy, but nowadays, when you see him fight, I know he just recently lost, but when you see him fight nowadays, he's a bit more, he's just measured the way he fights. And it says one more question. Oh no, we done that one. Sterling, do you want to give us your pick on the Ulberg fight and your dog of the week
Reyes?
as well?
I'll make it quick. My dog of the week is definitely Campbell, but which should be yours, Ola. But I'm telling you, boys, I'll make this one quick, real fast. Everyone's gonna bring up the John Jones thing with Dominick Reyes, him getting knocked out by Jan, Yuri, him knocking out Span. Who was his last fight? Jacoby. He knocked Jacoby the fuck out.
That was 3 fights ago, but that was probably his most impressive win.
Yeah,
Jacoby was surging as well.
Oh, bro, and I did not. I thought that was gonna be it for Reyes. I was like, man, if he loses to Jacoby, that might be it. So, bro, like, he's kind of got that second life.
That was after 2 years off. He came back and did that to Jacoby.
Yeah, he got knocked, and that was after did Ryan Spann knock him out?
Let me check.
I can't remember. He lost 3 times in a row. It was Yuri, Jan, John.
Yuri 4 times. John Jones, Jan, Yuri, Ryan Spann.
Yeah, bro. So like he's a motherfucking dog, bro. This dude's powerful as shit. He's still athletic as fuck, man. But like,
he took 2 years off and came back and flatlined a surging Jacoby. Like that's
you know
scary.
what I mean.
And then put
you
2
know what
more
I mean,
wins
bro.
on top of it.
Yeah, bro. Like I really want to go Reyes, dog, but I just think Ulberg's a fucking beast, and he's never lost, man. So he's got that.
He's had one loss
crazy
to Kenny
confidence.
Nzechukwu.
Oh, you're right. Big Kenny got him, but like. I don't know, man. I just think he's gonna be a bit quicker on this one, but I would not be surprised if Reyes lands that bomb, bro, and just put some boxing together. But I think Ulberg's gonna be nasty in this. I think he's just gonna be quicker, dog. I gotta go Ulberg.
Yeah, man. Leroy, give us a dog of the week, man.
I see Ulberg doing Reyes like he did Alenzo Manafield.
You know why I didn't ask you who you was gonna pick? Because you be consistent on fucking show. You be consistent on show. So that's why I didn't ask you who you picking. That's why I went to your dog of the week.
I think whichever way this fight goes, I think it's gonna knock over the distance. I think it'll be a finish, either a sub or a knockout. Mm-hmm. If it's gonna be a sub, it'll be a Reyes sub. But I think Ulberg's gonna catch him.
Yeah.
Okay. You got a dog?
You remember? I know Ola does, because that still hurts his soul when he thinks about Alenzo Manafield getting folded.
That was crazy. fast too, like 30 seconds. Just charge.
I didn't like that. I didn't like that, man.
Just try to charge him like
that.
Rosenstruck versus Ngannou, son, and that shit did not work.
That didn't end. That didn't end well. That did not end well.
It was not good, Bubba.
That did not end well for many people. You got a dog of the week for the people, Leroy?
My dog of the week. Ooh, shit. There's some good ones. I would go with Olin there. Look at me.
Look at me. Okay. All right, people. We've come to the end of the show. Big up every single one of you that's been locked in with us. And make sure you link us up next week. We got a surprise guest for you guys next week. He's going to be pulling up. Make sure that you get your notifications on the channel, man. Make sure you're following the Fight Week show. Make sure you're following S-Dogs MMA Normally. Go subscribe to Asanos on Instagram. Make sure you go and check his page out. And up onto the next video, people.
Dad, while we're there, he's on holidays, but he'll be back next week as well.
Man, fuck him.
We'll be back. Hasta la vista. We're out. Salute. Big love.
Let's go.
Hey guys, this is John Anik from the UFC. You're watching the Fight Week show. Please subscribe. Not now, but right now. Subscribe to the Fight Week show. We'll see you guys on the road soon.